doing. Domantas Sabonis, little pump fake for you. There you go.
Exactly.
Domantas Sabonis, great stuff, man. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing this media day? We know it can be a lot. You're walking around.
You've done a lot of media too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is this one any different? You feel, because you've been on a world tour. I can't turn on my TV or go on social media with the starting five. Yeah. Between you and DeMar, the starting five, everything you got going on. Has this summer been different than the summers past for you with the addition of the Netflix show?
No, I think that's usually how my summers go. It's just, I've had the cameras following me.
Right.
All summer for the first time, so people are aware.
I'm just curious. I mean, not to bring up something bad to start, but how hard was it to watch the Olympics, knowing you guys were so close to getting there, and then it was a pretty memorable Olympic Games too. How tough was it to just kind of watch that?
Definitely tough. Definitely tough. We lost to a good Puerto Rico team, in their home turf. But that's kind of basketball. You can't always win. There's always a blessing with everything I say. I had time to rest more for this season. Get healthy, and there's pros and cons to everything always.
Talking to Domantas Sabonis. Domantas, everyone has talked a lot about the consistency, and you've been very open about, hey, this team needs to be more consistent. Can you expand on what that actually means? Is that going out and getting a DeMar DeRozan? Is it more of a mindset? How does this team become more consistent?
For me, what I would like is, I don't care about none of that. Just be locked in every game. Fight hard. We all saw we beat the best teams. The next day we lose against the lower seeds, and that kind of ended up putting us in a position to play the playing game, and not making the playoffs. But if we made the playoffs, I was more than confident we're going to advance. Because we're playing against good teams, and we all know how we play against good teams. So if we can somehow focus to treat every game that matters, for me, that's the biggest thing, Or then at the end of the day, we're going to put ourselves in the best position. We probably blew 10 games last year, and who knows, that would have changed our seeding dramatically, especially in the West.
And you've now been here for a couple of years. You signed your extension a couple off seasons ago. Do you feel like you're kind of finally settled in a bit, and like you kind of have a bit of a voice on the floor, and maybe also up top with
of course. Ever since the day I got here, the office and the team has opened me with welcome arms, and they've really made me feel like home here, like I've been here for a long time, so definitely feel that way going into this season too.
Talking to Domantas Sabonis. Domantas, we saw the clip of you working out with DeMar at USC. How was that finally getting to work with him? What did you learn about his game? And what can you get the fans excited about for what we're going to see this season?
It was awesome. It was easy. It felt like butter. We kind of meshed easily in our two-man game, and that's what we're most excited about. But what I learned about him, he's so smart. He manipulates the big game, just to win. He's here. He just wants to win. And he's going to help us tremendously just by us being around him. So that's what I'm most happy for, is guys asking him questions. He's willing to open up, and he's been in the league. I'm going to say it right here. 15 years. 15 years, Hall of Fame career,
Absolutely.
So pick his brain and just get better.
Yeah, and I think I heard you in an interview the other day say that you learned a lot from him, or a lot about him off the floor as well. Did you guys get an opportunity after the workout to grab dinner or anything?
Yeah, basically just talking to him. He's super cool. Amazing dude, and just wants to help, you know what I mean? And he's open to talking, obviously he has his book. And you learn a lot there. He's really interesting, really cool, and I'm excited. I'm excited for DeMar to start and us going on the road and just bonding more.
Domantas Sabonis, this has been a pleasure, man. I got to say, us lefties, we got to stick together whenever I see you out there. We got a couple lefties on the game, so I definitely love that. You being out there in Napa. Before we let you go, got to ask, we see the pictures when you guys are out at the wineries, things like that. I'm going to take a guess. I don't know if I'll be right or wrong, but Domantas, you're kind of striking me as a red guy. Are you a red guy? Or
I'm definitely a red guy, but I like whites. I mean, it all depends. It depends on the situation. Where are you drinking it? You can't. You're not gonna drink a red on the beach.
No, you're not gonna do that.
One, with your fish. So it just depends.
There you go, Domantas Sabonis. Great stuff, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck this season. We can't wait to watch, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Coming up next, we continue the conversation as Domantas Sabonis makes his way. This has been great stuff so far, and we're going to continue. Stiles